So my name is Dion, and I'm on a journey to become a better Nuzlocker. So I've been playing Pokemon all my life, since I was like 6 years old, but not once have I ever Nuzlocked and actually won. So we are on a journey to become a better Nuzlocker. And today we're going to be playing Pokemon Heartgold Hardcore Nuzlocke. And I did do this on stream, so this takes a span of a whole week. And if you want to see me do this live, I do this at 8 o'clock EST. I hope to see you there. Okay, on to the video. So this was my 4th attempt, so I was like, you know what Pokemon should I get? You know, there's 3, you know, I was honestly like, I could go for whatever. This is my 4th attempt, I could just do anything. So after picking my starter, I picked the Cyndaquil, and I named it Please Live, because the other times they all have died. So after doing the whole package thing at Professor Oak's, I went straight here, and now we're going to be facing the rival. Let's see. Let's just straight up tackle, let's see what happens. So I realized I did no damage, and I was like, dang, this is about to be rough. And then you see the Totodile, and it used Scratch, and you see how much damage it did? I was like, ain't no way. And then it just freaking killed me at the end. I was freaking devastated. We lost just like that. That's crazy. Alright, I guess it's fine. I mean, technically the challenge hasn't started, so, you know what, we'll just keep on playing. Alright, so this is going to be turn number 4. Because that's how many times we had to replay this. So let's just go ahead and name it. Alright, let's get our first encounter. So if you see a lot of the 4th around here, it's just because this is my 4th attempt. And I wasn't actually hopeful. Like, I would have had my hair ready if I knew I was going to make it this far. Just look at it. But anyways, I named it Otto the 4th. So after that, we went ahead and went through all the routes. And we ended up going into Violet City. And while we were on our way, we ended up catching a couple of Pokemon, so we're gonna go ahead and name them off. So we ended up getting a Geodude that we named Moldy. We ended up getting a Caterpie that we named Wow, because wow, I didn't kill it. That's honestly surprising. And then we got a Bellsprout that we named Half a Pear the 4th. So after that, we headed to Sprout Tower to go fight the Elder. And it was honestly easy, so I'm just skipping over it. But yeah, so after that, we just did a bunch of level ups, so that we can have our Pokemon prepared, because we were about to face the flying type gym. And then this ended up happening. We're probably going to put it in the box for now. Oh no! No! We accidentally over-leveled Moldy. That's how we were going to win. Oh, that's so lame. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Alright, first gym leader against Faulkner. Let's see how this goes. We over-leveled Geodude on accident. Oh my god. So we can't use Moldy at all. Or Geodude. We're gonna Ember. Okay, nice critical hit. Cool, 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 cool. We're gonna Smokescreen. Oh wait, we can't Smokescreen. Oh, we goofed. Okay, Ember. Not big damage. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to switch out. Because even though it's gonna roost, it won't get rid of Poison Powder. So, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay. Yup. And then we're gonna Confusion. Because Confusion is super strong. Oh, okay. I was like, dang, that was kind of sucky. Oh, dang. Okay. Yo! We could have won? So pretty much what I was thinking is that once it was on red, that it was going to use a potion. So I was like, okay, so I'll just use Leer in hopes that it'll heal, and then I'll just be able to attack it after. And then no! That does not happen. It ended up just using a move to kill my Pokemon. If only I just had used Quick Attack, I would have won without losing any of my Pokemon. This was such a crime. I was honestly butthurt. I was so dumb. I misplayed. But, you know, we live and we learn. Oh, okay. Moving on to the next one. So after getting a call from the professor, we ended up going to the Pokemart, and now we're here trying to hatch an egg. So after we hatch it, we named it Eggy. Then heading down Route 32, we ended up finding a whole bunch of trainers, and we ended up catching a Pokemon named Mareep, and we named it popcorn. Then heading down and through the cave, we ended up catching a Pokemon. We ended up catching Sandshrew, which wasn't what I wanted, but hey, what can you do? And then we ended up naming it because I was like, I don't want it. If you ever notice that the video is lagging, I don't know what to do, okay? And the reason why it lags is because it's extra footage that I just finished pulling out because I needed some more things to work with. Because I just went from catching this Pokemon straight to fighting a gym leader. And this is where I say, I try to make the video make sense so it isn't just jumping one thing straight to the next. But pretty much, I went through this route and I skipped the encounter because we're going to use that encounter for something later on in the run. Now we go ahead and talk to the old man and solve the whole Team Rocket situation. It was nothing worth mentioning, so we're going to go ahead and skip over it. So after we did all that, we went ahead and faced the gym leader. I will say though, this was confusing. Or maybe I just ended up getting it wrong twice. That's why I was so confused. But I just wanted to say this because maybe I'm just dumb. Alright, our second gym leader, Bugsy. Let's see how this goes. So my strategy was pretty simple. I was going to use Whirlwind until Scyther was its last Pokemon. And in the meantime, I was going to take away this Metapod using Gust. And then as soon as it sends out its Kakuna, I was going to send out my Geodude and use Rock Polish. So I was hoping that I would attack first using Rock Throw. But we got to fight this Kakuna first and see how it actually plays out. Poison? No, not poison. Okay, I am poison. Okay, so I'm gonna Rock Polish like 2 times, and then we're gonna Rock Throw. You know what? Honestly though, one more. Okay, now we just Rock Throw, and then we're just gonna Rock Throw Scyther and hope we kill it. Okay, well we didn't kill this one. I'm getting a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So not only was I not able to kill it with one Rock Throw, the poison was so bad that I'm on 5 HP. And it healed itself, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to freak out, because the Pokemon that was gonna help us win is dying! Bruh, that's actually so trash. And we're gonna have the confusion. Alright, there we go. Wow, okay, well, that ruined my plans completely. Confusion. Oh, that did so much damage. That did nothing. Okay. We can hope. Nope. Quick attack. Okay. Then we could just use Thunder Shock. Focus Energy. Dang, if we had send out Geodude, we probably could have just one-shotted it. Okay. Yep. Berry and everything. Dang, that's unfortunate. Well, good luck. I remember back in my day, I used to freaking... Oh, critical hit! Let's go! Oh, nice. Oh, just like that, we won. Okay, nice. I thought we were gonna put it on red. It was gonna use a potion. And then we were gonna have to do 2 more. But we got lucky and got a critical hit. Let's go. So after fighting the second gym leader, I went ahead and started preparing for our next rival fight that's literally right after it. So I went ahead and used some rare candies to get my Pokemon to the right level that I needed. Thought of a strategy of some kind, just a little, maybe this will work, and we're just gonna mess around and find out. See how this goes. We named him Turd because he's such a turd, I swear. Alright. Alright, we got WoW out because it has confusion, and then we're just gonna confuse everything. Alright, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't checked any of my Pokemon's abilities yet. Mostly because I usually never look at them. Also with like natures and stuff, I never usually look at that either. Okay. If we don't just like land our moves by confusion, I guess. Alright, so let's think about this. Crocodile is already slow. So I don't think we have to do too much. I'm gonna just string shot it like one more time. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Okay, luckily this went easy. Because one of my runs, it was either my second or... Yeah, I think it might have been my second run. It's Bayleaf. Like, was absolutely destroying my whole team because it had Reflect. And I almost lost a lot of my team members. But that's when I used Moldy to use self-destruct to beat it. That was like the only reason why I beat it too. So after battling the rival, I headed into the forest where I had to do that whole Farfetch thing. So, you know, as soon as I got that done, I was able to get my next encounter, which was a Hoot Hoot. Honestly, very disappointed. I was like, why a Hoot Hoot? Anything but a Hoot Hoot. But I will soon change my mind about that. But at the time, since I didn't know, I named it Sad Face. And this is where I started to change my mind. Brett had said, ooh, Hypnosis could be goated. And I was like, you know what? That reminds me. We could get a Drowsy that also knows Hypnosis. But every time I used it in my last attempts, it was always too slow. So instead of using the Drowsy, I was gonna go into the mart and trade it for a Machop. That way we'll even have a higher chance of winning when we beat the gym. But no. No. Of course, when I need something to be in my favor, it doesn't happen. I get the worst possible thing imaginable. Let's go ahead and run into our Drowsy. No! My plan failed. I got a Rattata instead. Yo! I mean, Hyper Fang is cool and all. So even though our plans had failed, we named the Rattata Hector and we moved on. Actually, which reminds me, someone in chat taught me how to get a Heracross so that I'll have an easier time beating Whitney. I really appreciate it because I wouldn't have gotten this far without this person. If I remember correctly, it was X Slayer, so if you're watching this, I really appreciate it. So if we go up on Goldenrod and talk to the old man on the left, he will give us a Spearow, and a way to get a Heracross is by hitting trees. We'll be able to get 3 encounters, which is Heracross, Spearow, and Aipom. And the way to guarantee that is by getting the Spearow from the old man. As you head down back to Azalea Town, you'll go to the right, where I missed this encounter previously on Route 33. We go down to where the grasses are after using some repels, and we'll keep hitting trees until we find an Aipom. So actually getting an Aipom is really good too. So not only will you get a Heracross, but an Aipom that will really help you with fighting Whitney. So you're going to use Aipom and you're going to teach it Tickle. Tickle lowers its attack and defense. So pretty much that will help you with Rollout and Stomp while hitting hard because you lowered its defense, making Heracross one-shot the Milk Tank. We also ended up naming Aipom Handyman. Once you're done getting Aipom, head back into Azalea Town near the old man who makes Pokeballs and start hitting those trees until you find a Heracross. We ended up naming our Heracross God because he's about to be our Lord and Savior. I hope. So after that, we headed back to Goldenrod City, and then I realized, crap, I forgot to go to the radio tower to go get our little radio card because we won't be able to do the next gym without it. So we go in there, and I won't admit how many times it took me. After that, we were able to get the card and finally face the gym, and I'm terrified at this point because I've lost to this lady 3 times, okay? So I have a right to be terrified right now. So after leveling up all my Pokemon to what it needed to be, I went ahead and started facing the trainers. Well, this is where a problem started to arise. I think we'll be okay. Looks like even on 15 it still lives. Yo, we over leveled. Yikes. So with that, we kind of had to switch up our team a bit, rethink our strategy, because I was going to use Geodude to take out its first Pokemon, but change of plans. So with that, we went ahead and faced the gym leader. This is like my 4th time facing this, and I'm about to get whooped. Alright, 3rd gym leader Whitney. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so pretty much we're going to lower it down again, and then we're going to switch out so we can use Reflect, so Stomp doesn't do as much damage when its next Pokemon comes out. Alright, we're just gonna speed this up because, you know, this is gonna go the same way. Yo! Okay. Wow, Metronome Air Cutter. What in the world? Alright. We're gonna set up Reflect. Okay, we're gonna get Double Slap. Okay, and then we're gonna Peck. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so let's go ahead by using Hypnosis. Oh my god, Reflect was the perfect thing. So regular Stomp would have done half my Hoot HP, and with Reflect, it did like 10 HP. Hypnosis again. It flinched. Stop. Oh my god. That is literally so bad. Okay. Oh, reflect wore off. We gotta use reflect again. You can't trust it. Okay. Okay, thank you, sad face. Okay, now we're gonna tickle. We're gonna keep tickling until it wakes up. It woke up already, but we're gonna keep trying anyway. No, no, sand attack. And sand attack landed. Tickle again. It missed. Oh, we fell in love though. Can we land it one more time? Let's go, handyman. Let's go. Attack, defense fell. Stomp. No damage. Let's go. Brick break. It missed because I used sand attack. Yo, we won! How crazy is that? Usually we're like super unlucky, get the worst of the worst. Look, this is what strategy does, man. Look at that, big brain. We lost no Pokemon. That's crazy.
So after leaving the city, we ended up getting another Pokemon in this patch of grass. And we got a Cernkern that we named Sir Colonel. After that, we got a Nidoran and we named it King. Then heading to Ecruteak City, we ended up talking to some dude that gave us an Eevee and then we named it Bob. After that, we headed to the Burn Tower to go face our rival in order to continue with the story.
Alright, Turd, you think you could beat me? You only beat me once, and you're lucky that didn't even count as my challenge ending because I didn't even have Pokeballs yet.
So the Ghastly uses Confuse Ray, and I ended up using Thundershock, and then after Paralysis, I ended up switching back to Hector to use Bite to finish it off. After that, I switched into God and used Brick Break, and even with Confusion, I was still able to knock it out with one shot. After that, the Zubat came out, and I just ended up using Thundershock, and I was able to knock it out as well. Now, the Crocodile is a bit of a problem, but I guess it'd be okay. I used Thundershock, but it did less than I wanted to, but it landed the Paralysis, so I thought, you know what, that's not that bad. I ended up using like 2 more Thundershocks, and just like that, I was able to beat the rival. After that, we encountered the 3 legendaries, and I ended up running into my next encounter, which was a Coughing, and I'm pretty sure I named it James. I did drop this video for like a good while, so if I sound very like, I think I did this, or maybe I named it that, it's just because it's been a while, and I'm finally finishing up. So, yeah. Anyways, after that, we ended up facing the 4th gym leader, Morty. So, with Sad Face, I used Confusion to knock it out in one shot. After that, it sends out a Haunter that uses Curse. And pretty much, Curse makes us lose 25% of our maximum HP every turn. So, with that, I used Confusion and I was able to knock it out. Okay, so this is where I ended up being, like, on crack or something. Because I just ended up making a whole bunch of mistakes. So, first mistake was keeping Sad Face in. The next one was using Reflect, acting like it was Light Screen. After that, I used Confusion, and it didn't do that much, but I kept using Confusion until we unfortunately lost Sad Face because it used Mean Look and we couldn't switch out. So after that, I sent out Eggy and I used Extra Sensory hoping that it kills. It does not kill, unfortunately, so it does use a healing potion the next turn, but I dumbly used Charm, acting like it was gonna lower its special attack, even though it's for regular attack. So after that, I sent out a Light Screen after it used Mean Luck. It ended up using a Hypnosis, and I got a bit worried because after that, it used the Sucker Punch, which left me on low. After that, I was able to land an Extra Sensory, beat the odds. I don't know what was going on. I was freaking losing my mind. It missed the Hypnosis. I got the Extra Sensory. And just like that, I was able to take down the Gengar. After that, I sent out Hector to use a Crunch and I was able to one-shot it, winning the gym battle. So with that, that will be all for today. I'll have another YouTube video, I don't know, 4 or 5 months from now. I don't know. It might be a while. But with that in mind, thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. See ya.
Well, ain't that something? What the heck is Dark Void? Yo, isn't Arrow Blast like Lugia's signature move? What the heck was that?